What's going on? It's your boy No Drifter. You know what it is, man. We're back in here with another video because you know this is a public service announcement, man. You know, let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it.
Fight! Show me your S4!
So today's topic is a bit of a serious one. There's this rapper called Dolph, and he was deleted in his own neighborhood. I listened to him for a little bit, and from what you can see online, he became very popular and he rose to become one of the biggest names in the industry, you know. And I'm not trying to go too deep into detail of what happened to him and such, because everything is out there for you to look at. But you know, I wanted to use this situation and highlight the kind of issues that men, especially who are going to greater heights, they face. You know, things that they face and things that they're getting into, and how you can use these opportunities, despite being very, very sad, you know, rest in peace, to learn and to avoid these mistakes for yourself, you know. So one thing that happened is that this rapper, Dolph, rest in peace, he was, if I read correctly, he was in front of a store. I think it was a cookie store, and he got shot in his own neighborhood, and you know, that's it, done. But in the past, he had also previously been a victim of this certain type of attack. And also during an interview, you know, people asked him, you know, if it's better to move away, and you know, talking about the dangers of these situations, right? So during your life, you know, when you start to level up and things start to get better, no matter what stage, right, you start moving to greater heights. And that means that the people who are not able to elevate themselves with you are going to be left behind, you know. And that's something that happens a lot with these rappers, even here in London. You know, any people who do business, anyone who's elevating and moving to higher planes, you know, what happens is that you're going to have to leave people behind. And many of these people are going to be people that you grew up with. They're going to be people that, you know, you had close ties with and such, right? Leaving them behind is not necessarily a bad thing, but there's just no space for them, or there's no energy for you to carry them up, because you're barely carrying yourself up, right? It's quite hard to struggle. You're building yourself, right? However, a recurring theme is that once you make something of yourself, right, or you're on the way of making something for yourself, people are going to expect things from you, which they generally have no right to expect, you know. And they will, for example, they'll tell you, come back to the neighborhood. You know, if you don't come to the neighborhood, you're fake, you're a sellout. You know, you change, the money changed you, the success has gone to your head, and all these things, right? Why are you not investing in the community and all these? This is the mindset of people who are mentally poor, I've noticed. And you know, one of the things about these areas is that mental poverty is very, very prevalent. I've been all over the world. I've been many places. I've been Vietnam, you know, I've been to Bali, I've been to Brazil, many places. And I've seen poverty. I've seen true physical poverty, you know, kind of poverty that you're sleeping on the floor, you don't have a bed and such, right? But that is not always accompanied with mental poverty. Mental poverty means that you feel like you have no way out. You feel like you can't do more for yourself. You feel like you can't escape, right? And so that leads you to then, if you see someone around you that did not have that mindset and they were able to elevate, that's going to lead you to want to take from them and, you know, kind of bring them down. You know, why are you leaving us behind? You should come back and help us out. You should come back and help us out. In these situations, a lot of jealousy can arise, you know, a lot of hate can arise, especially due to the financial disparity that comes with success. And man, people can do things to sabotage you and just flat out delete your life, man, and take your life, you know. So in this life, one of the most important things is that you stay true to yourself first and foremost. I wouldn't worry too much about worrying about what other people are going to think of you. If you sell out, if you decide to move away, if you decide to cut them off, if you decide to hang out with a new crowd of people that suit your new self. After all, people change. You have nothing to prove. And one thing I'd like to highlight is that these people that demand things from you, that demand your servitude, that demand you to take certain actions, you know, they were not there when you were grinding. You know what I'm saying? They were not there when you took the risks to put yourself out there. They were not there when you had no one that was supporting you, and you just, all you could do was believe in yourself. And you took those risks, right? And you still went ahead. They were not there when you made the fool of yourself in public, you know, launching your first products, they were a failure. You know, maybe these people even laughed. And you find out that during your struggle, it's actually strangers that actually help you out and support you and take you to these new higher planes, right? So these are also people who are not even supportive of you, right? So don't worry too much about what other people, bottom feeders, to be honest, what bottom feeders are going to think of you, because honestly, it's not going to matter in the long term. And the only person who's going to lose out in this situation is you. Even though you've put the work in to better yourself, you're the one who's going to lose out. There are countless examples, especially of these musical artists that make it out of these places, who lose their lives to bottom feeders who are jealous of them. You got Nipsey Hussle, you got the other rapper, XXXTentacion, all these people. You know, it's because they decided to keep it real. But what's the benefit in keeping it real when, you know, there's nothing there to gain? There's nothing to gain. You going there and investing in the community, even if it's financially, is not going to change anything, because those people are poor in their mindset. The poverty is mental. You can't do anything about it, man. If they feel they have no way out, that's it. There's no way out, and that's why they resort to these tactics to pull down the people who have made something for themselves. You get what I'm saying? So that's a lesson I think is very important to learn from this situation. You know, stay true to yourself, man. You know, all these people, they're gonna come back of the woodwork. All these guys, they're gonna act like they're your friends. All these girls that were mean to you, swerved you, all this shit, they're gonna come back with that random text. Fuck all of them, man. Fuck all of them, you get me? Yeah? So that's that. It's your boy No Drift. Do what's best for yourself. I'll catch you back in the next one. Peace.